The live entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas has seen many artists come and go. Not only did Wayne Newton put down roots here, but his house became a gatekeeper of Las Vegas's most precious show business history.
Sherry, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for meeting me out here today.
My pleasure.
When did this whole estate become born?
Mr. Newton bought the property originally 5 acres in 1965, and then over the years he was able to buy more and more acreage and to build everything here on the property. He built his childhood home for himself, his mom and dad, and his brother. It's a modest 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it had a 3-car garage, the original barn. And then over the years, he was able to design his mansion, which is right behind us. He started designing it and building it in '74. It was completed in 1976, over 8,700 square feet.
Now, I know he still visits occasionally, but he doesn't live here today, is that right?
That's correct. He lives off property about 2 miles away.
Wayne Newton's Casa de Shenandoah ranch spreads over 52 acres of land in the heart of the city, showcasing Mr. Las Vegas's mansion, vintage cars, wardrobes, Arabian horses, exotic animals, and a special collection of USO memorabilia.
We have a museum that houses his jet. His USO section has a lot of memorabilia from Vietnam to present day, to the times he's gone to Vietnam, Beirut, Afghanistan, Bosnia, and then Iraq.
Near and dear to his heart, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It really is. He's done a lot for our troops over the years.
And when people come in, they see that collection, it must be emotional.
It is. We have a lot of people come in there and actually start tearing up.
Yeah.
And they could not believe how much he's done for them.
From time to time, the Midnight Idol has stepped off the Las Vegas stages to entertain our troops inland and overseas. His dedication goes back to the 1st grade, when Newton performed for the first time in a USO show.
Tell me about the classic cars, because that's what gets my heart going.
Okay, he has 12 classic cars in there. A lot of them are Bentleys, Rolls Royces. We have a Mercedes. We have an H2 Hummer. We have Essex Terraplane. That was Mr. Newton's very first car when he was 16 actually, and he bought it for $50. And then somebody was able to buy another one for him and refurbish it. And it's quite a classic car.
And one that belonged to Lucille Ball?
Yes, it was actually her incognito car. She would ride around just like all ladies, like to go shopping, buy shoes, and she couldn't go out anywhere with that bright red hair. So she had to have an incognito car, put her hair in a scarf, sunglasses, and she had her chauffeur, Frank, of 30 years, take her around.
The singer of Daddy Don't You Walk So Fast sure likes his rides. The remarkable car collection hasn't stopped me from noticing something else.
There's something very touching here, and it's a letter from Elvis. Can you
Yes.
tell me about that?
When Elvis Presley was here in 1976, it was one of his very last performances at the Las Vegas Hilton. Kind of a sad point in his life, and he went upstairs into his suite and was writing this letter. And it basically says that he feels so alone at night, he wishes he could sleep, but he probably will not. And he talks about, I have no need for this. And there's a bunch of scribbling, and it says, help me, Lord. And he wads it up and throws it away. And then a housekeeper found it the next morning, looks at it and thought it was a cry for help. So she gave it to one of his security people. Security gave it to Colonel Parker, and then Colonel Parker kept it for many years and then put it up for auction. Mr. Newton bought that note, and he actually wrote a song called The Letter. And if you ever have a chance to hear it or at least read the lyrics, guarantee it'll bring a tear to your eye.
That's a touching...
It is. It's a very touching. We had no idea what kind of a dark spot Elvis was in at his point of his life, so.
And Wayne wasn't just a fan. I mean, they were
They
buddies.
were very good friends.
Wayne's passion for music could only be compared to his passion for horses. 6 generations of Arabian horses have been bred here at Casa de Shenandoah.
What is their demeanor?
Very kind, soft-hearted, gentle. That's what Mr. Newton breeds for. They're not a high-strung horse at all.
Do they know when he's here?
Yes, they do. When a mayor's getting ready to have a foal, they will actually call Mr. Newton, give him a 24 hours heads up to let him know that she's about ready to give birth. So he wants to be here on property. He's here about 98% of all births. So when he's here and he's getting the foals ready to come out, he guides the foal out of the birthing canal, holds on to her, wipes it down, sings to it, talks to it, and that's called imprinting. So every time Mr. Newton's here on the property coming into the barn, they know he's here, and it's just deafening, the sounds of the whinnying that they do. They want his attention.
Is incredible.
It is. It's a
How do they prepare for being shown?
Well, they have a show shave where they get their show makeup on. Whether it's a male or female, they will still shave their faces, and they'll put this, it's almost like a Vaseline salve, and sometimes they'll have a glitter in it, and they'll put it over their eyelids, which will make their eyes just sparkle and pop, so it draws attention to them, and so the judges will see them. They also make a funny sound when they're out and about. They make this snorting sound. And, you know, first thing you'll do, you'll turn around and say, what is that? And that's what they like, having the judges look at that, because the judges will look at them for that.
And they know that. They like that attention.
Oh, yes. Oh, they love attention. The more attention you give them, the more they'll perform.
Boy, they really are beautiful.
Of the 700 foals born here, at least 96 have won championships throughout the country. In 2007, Wayne received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Arabian Horse Breeders Association.
Sherry, who is this?
His name is Boo. He is our resident Capuchin monkey here. He's 5.5 years old. His BFF is Honey. It's a 1-year-old Chihuahua, because he prefers dogs than monkeys. Other monkeys scare him. He has 97% human DNA, so there's nothing he can't figure out.
Well, I'm only 97% human DNA as well, so I think we have something in common.
He goes home every night with Robin. He gets a bath. He gets his diaper on. He gets his own dinner. He has his own bedroom. He has his own earbuds, and he has his own Netflix remote, and he watches Animal Planet.
Was this Wayne Newton's idea to have
Yes.
these exotic animals?
He loves animals, all animals. They love him. There's just something about Mr. Newton that animals just gravitate to him. He just, whether they're a 2-legged feather or a 4-legged furries, they all love him.
Boo shares the exotic animal section with penguins, African crowned cranes, ducks, swans, peacocks, some smart parrots, and sweet wallabies.
Who are these people?
This one is named as Lucky. It's a Dama or a Bennett wallaby. It comes from New Zealand. The little guy up there on your shoulder, his name is Simon. He's one of our many exotic parrots that we have here.
Well, I feel very lucky to be here and to be around you and to get this today. So thank you so much, Sherry, for everything. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'm glad you were able to come and take part in our branch here.
Thanks, Lucky. Thanks, Simon. Danke schön.
Danke schön to you.
Next time you're driving down Wayne Newton Boulevard, take a detour to Casa de Shenandoah and catch a glimpse of Newton's fascinating life. It's clear that Wayne Newton is very passionate about sharing his gifts from the stage. But he also knows his place in Las Vegas history and culture. And he's willing to share that with anyone who wants to come here to Casa de Shenandoah.